Good morning, PS287. This is Miss Mouchette, your school social worker, and this is your Friday I Strong morning show. Today, on this episode of the I Strong morning show, we are going to reflect back on how COVID-19 has impacted the PS287 community. Take a look.
This is Mr. Curtis Flemister. I would like to take the time to speak about the effects the pandemic has had on my family. I personally, thank God, have not had a family member pass away from it, but my wife has. She's had an aunt, an uncle, and 2 cousins pass from this pandemic. And that's how I've been affected, by way of family being taken from my extended family and not being able to properly show our respects because of the restrictions through COVID. I've personally been affected by seeing my wife lose the support that she usually has from her immediate family. 4 aspects of that have now been taken away. We didn't have the chance to properly pay our respects. So we've been affected in a multitude of ways. And I'd like to say I give my support to anybody who's had to deal with this. May God get us through it.
The beginning was shocking, traumatizing. I recall having to leave school, pack up all my things on March 22nd, and come home with all my tools to work from home. Did not know what to expect. I lost, within that same week, my dear neighbor. Shortly after that, I lost an aunt and a cousin to COVID. I reached out to God, and I said, God, what is going on? Why so many people dying? There was one day that I lost 8 people in a day. Yes, I know about grief, not only as a social worker, but personally. But I continued to talk to God. I prayed and meditated and prayed again. I remember grounding myself, restoring my faith, and also just remembering that I'm okay in this, giving myself permission to be okay. Last week I lost a friend, a very dear friend. I had a funeral yesterday. I have one today and one tomorrow. And I gave myself permission not to go today so that I can try to pull myself up for tomorrow. I also encourage you to reach out for resources like 311, the Center for Psychotherapy, the Flatbush Psychotherapy Center, CCM. Talk to your family, talk to the teachers, talk to your principal, talk to this bishop, talk to Miss Evans. You are fortunate in that you have Miss Moshe, because she's there for you as the school social worker. And I know she's excellent. From a colleague to a colleague. I personally had to reach out to get help in order to help and assist the families that I work with. As Ms. Bishop said, COVID is surpassing, and we are grateful that it's leaving. And we are grateful, I am grateful to be alive, to be present, to be here to tell this story. This too shall pass.